Hey YouTube, this is React City. I'm Jacob.
I'm Rose.
I'm Nikki.
And with the new year, this is eternity.
Yeah, 2 year eternity.
Yes.
Episode
16.
16. Woo. Wow.
Last time we had a big bear takedown.
Yes, and we had Fushi feeling all accomplished and
somewhat
power of friendship.
A sense of community for the first time.
Yeah, well, he was forced to see that because he was like very sad even after he defeated the monsters. Like, I did this to you people, which he did. But at least now he's learning to actually be a partaker in the fighting.
Yeah.
Last time he was annihilated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, no, he wasn't even watching. He was trying. He was not prepared.
Mm-hmm.
This is true.
Now he's actually learned something.
Yeah, so going from here, I'm wondering... I mean, he already kind of said he wants to take over the island because he kind of got that burst of, I should do something for other people, like have my life mean something for other people, because he said with the martial artist. So now I'm thinking maybe we're going to see how far does this go? Is he going to just try to save a couple people, or is he going to, like, the whole island about to be free?
Maybe.
Because some people really should be here. But that berserker, he eats people, and he's killed 50 people.
Yes.
Yeah, because this is a prison island.
Yeah.
So,
Australia.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Maybe we'll find out in this episode. Guys, remember to hit the like button, remember to hit the subscribe button. Also check out our Patreon in the description to see these episodes a whole week early, as well as the uncut version of this episode. And also check out our description to see our merch store. We'll get into the show. Happy New Year! Discussion.
Poison how?
The Western Morning
Glory.
It's the same thing that they had in their food when she got it first time.
Oh.
Just they said that was what it was called.
Interesting.
Really? How did
At the
you
dinner table.
remember that?
I think in the flashback the words came up as well. That reminded me. But yeah.
No, but
It stopped his, what is it, regeneration in its tracks.
Yeah. So if he's unconscious, a lot of his powers just turn off temporarily.
Right. So they could do anything to him. They could cut him into pieces and put him in different boxes.
what if his other body passes out, but the sword
Is what becomes him.
he just
I was wondering if we're about to see like a string.
Yeah, wouldn't that be interesting?
yeah. He can transfer his consciousness.
Writers.
Sudden Attack on Titan.
Oh.
I never forgive that. I'm sorry. That came out of nowhere. Remember in Attack on Titan when... Spoilers for season 3. Like Reiner transferred his consciousness to his lower body when his head got cut off.
Oh, yeah.
They never touched on that ever again.
No.
What the hell was up with that?
I think the idea was that they cut just above the nape or something.
Yeah, but
But
I mean,
it's supposed to be like the brain
it's
still
supposed to
controlled
be
it.
the brain, but it's like he said, "Oh, thank goodness I transferred my consciousness right before you cut off my head." Like, wait, what? You can do that? And it never happens again.
It's like a good thing I'm the only Titan that can do this.
And it'll never occur again.
I'm sorry, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway. So we start off in this episode. We're having a feel-good campfire.
yes.
Yeah.
What are your hopes and dreams, Fushi?
Yeah.
And the narrator, which is our master, is saying, this island is a good place for him to grow as a human.
All right, and then
Yes. Growth Island, I wrote.
Growth
I
Island.
wrote Growth Island.
Growth
The
Island.
master's probably really happy that the crazy girl's back.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
yeah,
He's
training
like,
arts.
Like, nice.
Because she can't kill him, but
No.
she can do a lot of terrible things to him and to his emotions. But Master is just about him growing.
Yeah.
So
He never specified good growth either.
No.
Just experiences and turning as a different kind of person.
yeah.
You know, more effective. Which, if he gets her body, which I guess he could. He doesn't have to have positive experiences. Just experience with the person. She'd be a killing machine
He probably never turned into her unless he had to.
He would hate it.
to protect others. You know.
Maybe he would have to come to a point to do that.
Yeah. Like way down the line.
Yeah, when it's like, it's not about the type of person. That person that you become doesn't make you. It's you or you still.
Yeah.
You can utilize it as a
His
tool.
sense of self. Yeah. It's not disrespectful or honorable to take on another body. It's just you taking on a body or something.
Yeah. I immediately forgot
The
what we
thing
were
was
just talking
the
about.
kids were having their dreams.
Yes.
Doctor, model. I forgot what the others.
Farm.
Writer,
farm,
farm.
all of the animals.
Oh, see the sun.
Yeah, she saw this. She figured out where the sun comes from.
The ocean.
The ocean.
Poor thing.
Nobody clarified. Just let her.
Just let her have it.
It's like she's not from the outside.
Yeah, I'm glad they clarified that because I thought from the explanation that they were all born on the island, but no, they can elect to go with your family member to the island. But okay,
Why is that an option for children? Why do they let children go to criminal island?
Yeah, but I mean, you think about it with a child, either you stay with what you know, no matter how harsh the situation. Like, she's like, am I gonna become an orphan and be without anyone by myself? That's like a fate worse than death to a child.
But again,
should
why be an option?
Yeah, I know why they'd allow it, but I don't know.
I mean, they don't have any social services of any kind. Like, these kids were just hanging out by themselves at this island.
Yeah, even the ones the group she joined, they were all alone.
So it's like, you want to be alone here or there? I mean, they might see it as a mercy. They still had to have branded that little kid's hand.
Right?
So this is a very harsh society.
Yeah.
In terms of crime, at least. Which, that can be said for our world. People saw criminals as less than human for a long period of time. Still some places.
Yeah. But with Tonari, we also learned that her dream is to surprise her dad.
Yeah.
Still.
So what exactly do you think that entails, surprise? Like, just look at what I've accomplished?
I mean, it's like she hasn't acknowledged that her father has died.
Yeah.
It's like, since that moment, it's like, no, that person that was left alive, that wasn't my father. She went to look among the dead for her father.
It could be, it sounds silly because it is silly, and it's like, you know, like little kid finds a rock, I want to show my dad this rock, you know, and she's like frozen in that time, in that headspace. So it really doesn't
mean much more. It's like a trauma
that
it has happened to her.
Look at this book I wrote in. That's all it is.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, I mean, it was interesting to see, and I like the explanation. Like, that's something you could say to somebody and not get it, because I visually saw what happened. It makes more sense.
Yeah.
You know.
And like I said, it's definitely, I think Tonari is probably going to be the one to have to help Fushi get over this anger, because he's looking face to face at the person who's killed two of his favorite people, first favorite people. Like, this is the first person to murder someone that he liked.
Yeah.
Like, the only other people that have died, the first one died from illness of his own volition. Basically,
I mean,
he did it to himself because he was trying to go out to somewhere and got hurt.
Natural causes.
Yeah, I guess you could say that. And then the other one, Gugu, died trying to help him, so he has that burden on himself. But that was the Knockers, which he already hates.
Yeah.
But she's like the first murderer person for him to hate, taking out two people that he loves.
Yeah. I mean, not even in hindsight, I think we all said it at the time. It was weird. It's a weird choice for him to be like, she's right there, you've got to run. After he just jacked up their capital, you know, and killed so many people. It's just, you are now in danger. And he is leaving to protect you, the one thing that you know can defend you.
Yeah.
You know, and then she's not even chasing them. She takes a pot shot at her. So, like, what was your plan there? They're now going to come kill you.
She wanted to kill her, but still.
She's got underlings, you know.
That's true.
Like, I don't know. It's just not a good plan.
We also meet Pioren.
Yeah. You mean Yes,
Piran.
Okay, Piran.
Yes,
I got
Perona.
Perona.
I called her that too.
Too many peas.
And Piran's
Piran crying.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, you fool.
She's like, you can't.
How are we going to get out, Fushi?
She was just being a tsundere before, telling you to leave. She really wanted you to come.
Please don't use that word for her.
I was like, what do you using these words?
But yeah, I mean, he really needs to get a bird. It's not that hard. I don't know, just kill a chicken. But
I don't think the chicken would help.
No, he could glide down at least faster.
Yeah, speaking of like getting new abilities, what the heck, March?
Oh yeah.
What the heck, March?
I know March can climb anything.
Yeah, so we've seen other instances of small things like this, like with a wolf digging straight through the solid ground in the prison. I think he takes the person and he puts you at your peak physical ability, but he can't necessarily use you the way the person would. He still is a reflection of what he knows you could do. Like, he knows she could climb, so she is the best possible climber that she could have been.
Yeah.
But he can't do much more past that with her.
Okay.
I think. Because we also saw at the end there with Panora's body, when she jumped to attack, the floor shattered underneath her. Like, it all crumbled.
Yeah.
That's not a normal human thing.
No, that's true. I didn't even notice that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's definitely like, what is it, upgrade version.
Yes.
And maybe that's also part of the reason he could shoot straight.
Oh yeah. Maybe.
Could have added
Actually,
to
maybe.
it.
Yeah.
Although he was missing before.
Yeah, true, but...
Yeah, I really find his power is really interesting. The trade-off of you get to be the peak of whatever, but you're also a mirror. I just really like. I enjoy seeing it at play.
Yeah, a mirror I really hope dead people who have impacted your life.
Yeah, I really hope we get to more insight into it, more little tidbits to understand it.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
And I'm trying to understand now the timeline of when Perona was killed. Did you notice how Yanami girl looked, like her hair? Was it the current hair or the older hair?
Current hair.
Current hair.
Yeah.
Okay, so it was like really recent then.
Really recent.
Because I was thinking, was it like right after Fushi left, or now?
Maybe it was like in between tournaments. She just took a trip.
Yeah, because I'm like, she was on the island for as long as he was on the island. So, like, when did she do that?
He was having the one-on-one tournament, which means she didn't need to be there.
So she couldn't go on.
She licked his face before, right?
She had licked his face.
That was weird.
I think it could have just been he had it unlocked, but he didn't think about it till in that moment.
That's what I was thinking. So, I was thinking, so he can, like, be, you know, close to people along the way, and then when they eventually die, if he has like a gets stimulated in mentally, it's like, oh yeah, they touched me in this way, he can turn into them.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Yeah, well that makes sense because he couldn't make food until he tried really hard for Google.
Yeah, that's true.
And the food had died a long time ago.
Yes.
We also got a name drop of Captain Skyfish.
Skyfish.
So they were having him prepare something. I missed the first part of that sentence.
It was supposed to
leave.
Yeah,
because go ahead.
No, you go.
Because Tonari had told him this guy's gonna win the tournament. Tell the captain to prepare the ship so we can all leave.
Yeah, but he's not into it for some reason. But she was like, I need your help. Was it just to do the tournament, or was it to convince the captain? Because I was a little confused there. Like,
no.
Help with what, Tonari?
Probably convince the captain.
All we need to do is take the ship and have it run over Fushi.
Fushi can make a ship. But then the problem, he could make it. Because I was thinking if he turned into a ship, that's what in my head was happening. I was like, he turns into a ship, he can't turn back. No, he can make a giant ship. Make
a giant ship.
Yeah, what if he just rubs it on his hand?
Just body slam him into the boat. It's fine.
Do you think he has to like see the ins and outs of a thing? No, right?
No, because he was able to completely remake those arrows, and he didn't.
He doesn't know the inside.
Well, I guess they were making the right there, so he could have seen it,
but then even the
the bow as well. They just had a bow stab him,
and also the shoot thing that the girl gave him.
Blow dart.
Yeah,
blow
she
dart.
throws it against him.
And like you were saying, can I have some ammo? But apparently that wasn't important.
He was just throwing them at her.
I didn't think that was a blow dart. I thought it was just a baton.
Yeah, she said it was a blow dart.
It's a blow dart.
I missed.
So that she could knock any opponents out.
In case he couldn't knock him out, just
cheat.
But unfortunately, Yanami girl was like, nah, I already got that plan.
However, now he has been impacted by morning glory poison.
He could probably. Who needs a blow dart? Who needs a blow dart?
Well, actually, maybe that's the ammo. Because they always make a point of showing every single thing he gets. So now he can just spawn that and put it in the blow dart and shoot.
Perfect. Oh my
and of course, angry Fushi. Fushi got purple aura.
Yeah.
So mad.
Yeah. I mean, I get him being angry here, and I would not blame him for killing her. But it is a step that he probably should use some more mature people around him to help process that.
Yeah, that he wants to kill someone.
And Pioran's in jail.
Yeah, Pioran's not here to help, and the only one that could help might turn her back on him because of the trauma she's gone through. Yeah. But it could also be a healing moment for her, I'm thinking. Like, if they come at a good point, seeing each other, having a good conversation, it could be Tonari is able to finally let out her feelings of why that's a bad thing to be like that. Maybe she cries it out and he's like, whoa, maybe that'll hit home for him or something.
And then he'll be like, oh, killing bad. Because he's kind of in between right now.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, killing for a purpose, doesn't want to make a good thing out of a death, but sometimes it's necessary.
Yeah.
He's learning nuances.
Yeah.
At the same time, I feel like Tonari, what she saw was her father taking pleasure in murder, and like that's the difference. I feel like Fushi, even if he has to kill somebody, still would feel bad about it, or at least feel like this was a justified thing. Like I feel like he would have a different reaction than smiling with blood all over his face.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Well, then again,
but...
because if he kills her and he's like, yes, like he finally took out the one that hurt so many people, he might actually accidentally smile, and then that would be bad.
This also makes me want to ask you guys: do you think the father did it?
No, I don't think so.
Because when he had that blood on his face, he was pretty happy.
Yeah. I really think it's what the island turned him into. Thank you.
Although we don't know how, it doesn't seem like he was on the island for long before he decided to join the tournament, because she was still the same age.
No, that's true.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess that's a good question. It's possible that he did do it, and maybe he hid that side of himself from her.
Yep.
But he just brought home the books.
He did.
Yeah, he didn't look like such a bad guy. He was just really strong.
Ooh.
And he just came back home, and then after he comes back, then she dies. I wonder
what
why.
if she was cheating, and he's like, oh,
When it's a fit of rage, maybe.
fisticuffs. But his fists are too big.
They're too big. Too powerful. There was no blood.
No.
There was no blood.
So it could have been blunt force trauma. Obviously, like, I have no information for any of this. But I'm just saying, like, it would be interesting. It's interesting that they did not make it clear as to what happened with her. Yeah. She just said they decided he did the murder. But she's a kid. She doesn't know.
Who knows? Maybe there were giant fist marks left on her on her neck.
Yeah.
They were like, "There's nobody else this could be." Like, it's case closed.
Yeah, something you want to say there, Dalton?
Dalton? Speaking of, he had the boat all set and ready to go.
Yeah, he was ready to go, but he got poisoned. I think that's what. Oh yeah, so we were talking about that. All of the people who would win would eventually die. But he somehow heard that some people left. So it could have been that they were on their way leaving, like this guy, like he was. And they're like, oh yeah, he's gone, because they just, threw him over in the water. He's gone. Yeah, he left.
It could be. Like, I immediately jumped to the conclusion that what if they just kill these guys after they get them on the boat? Maybe that's also possibly why Captain Skyfish is, like, a little reluctant
to take
get
these
them
kids.
all, the kids.
He's like, no, not you guys. Sorry.
Because the outsiders are very hostile to people with these marks, which tells me that there hasn't been a lot of time to see a lot of these reformed individuals back in their societies.
Although they're not reformed.
They're not either.
Reformed.
They're very far from reformed.
What I'm trying to say is people from that area coming back over, they're not used to it. So, yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
And all sailors are constantly looking at them with a suspicious eye. So it would make it easier to kill them if they had to.
Yeah,
that's true. Why would you take alcohol from any of these?
That's what I was also thinking. You're about to leave. Here, have a gift. Hell no, I'm gonna drink water.
Seawater.
Seawater. Have a better chance of surviving.
I'm not eating until I get back home in my bed. Yeah, anything else, guys?
Not for me. You?
No, I'm all done.
Okay, well, maybe we might drink some seawater in the next episode, guys. Remember to hit the like button. We won't. Remember to hit the subscribe button. And also check out our Patreon in the description to see these episodes a whole week early, as well as the uncut version of these episodes. And also check out the description for our merch store and awesome merch. Maybe you want some new merch for the new year. New colorways coming out sometime this year. So we'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, bye.
Special thanks to our patrons: Q-Book, Mario Charles, Jessica Sutherland, Lizer, and Robin Berglund.